Hello and welcome to a Coach Mo Live. And it is, if you're watching me live, it is Monday evening and just thought we'd switch things up for you. Some of you are in prep mode for Thanksgiving. Some of you are perhaps driving home or at home cooking dinner. I want to talk to you about a flip the script topic. This time of the year, everyone is really focused on gratitude, and it's a wonderful thing. It's one of the things I coach my clients on all the time. But today, I want to flip the script on this a bit. And if you're a professional woman who is working toward a soul satisfying role, job, career, so that you can have a great future, family, financials, etc. You want to listen in because this is something I hear so often on our complimentary career clarity calls. And it is something we coach on all the time. If you're a client or if you're not a client, tell me where you're at. Put in the comments who you are, whether you're watching me live, where you are in the world. I want to talk to you about what you shouldn't be thankful for, or basically how gratitude sort of gets a little askew. I don't know about you, but gratitude has been something that has been part of my life as a little girl, being raised Irish Catholic, having two very devout Catholic parents. I was raised with dinner grace. I was raised with nighttime prayers. And all the while felt really, really aligned and in spirit with all of that. But one of the things that starts to go south, and I just want to say, hey, hello, Eileen. Great to see you here from Boston, and Julie from Hawaii. If you're a professional woman and you're not where you want to be, you may not have heard of me. I'm Coach Mo. I'm the founder and creator of the Kick-Ass Career Workshop, which so many women, I think we're at about 1,100 at this point, have learned to upgrade and up-level and resuscitate their souls so that they can move their career in the direction of their dreams and land their dream job. And it's so gratifying and satisfying to see women do that. And then hello, Jolie from Los Angeles. So here's the tricky thing about gratitude. Have you ever had someone say to you, you should just be thankful you have a job? You should be thankful you have a roof over your head. You should be thankful for this. And what the message is that it's okay to settle. It's okay just to have this and not want that. How many women we have heard in the coaching that we've done over the years. And heck, I'm going to tell you this. In my life, I was confronted with this. Well, why do you need another job? Isn't that job good enough? You should be grateful you have that great job. You should be grateful this, that, and the other thing. Like people putting gratitude on us. They're putting their desires or their fears of our limitations or capabilities or what they want for us on us, as if we're being shamed for wanting more. You see, this is such a tricky, tricky slope. Danielle, so grateful to see you too, and hello to you in California. This is the thing that makes being grateful a little tricky. It can't be pushed on you. Like there's no one on this planet. There's no other human being that should be telling you the shoulds on your gratitudes. I'm sorry. And if you're a parent, I'm a parent, maybe I've done this to my kids too. Like, let's let our kids be grateful for what they want to be grateful for. And if they want to strive for more, great. What's the best part about that? I'm here to support you. When we are pushed into, we have enough. When we're pushed into, you should be, it's against our soul's desires. Our soul wants constant growth and upgrades. It's how we're built as humans. We're built for expansion. And if we don't have expansion, We don't feel satisfied. We want to be growing and learning and expanding all the time, all the time. And there's a lot of people living in fear. There's a lot of people who are afraid that you might fail. There's a lot of people in your life who might be upset if you grow too much and you might grow away from them. Do you think perhaps there's a friend or a family member who might be afraid that if you get that next level of success, you'll either leave them behind or maybe they think you're going to be too much for them? They don't probably think that, but they might be feeling it in their subconscious, in their fears, in how they know you. So often, as we coach women into becoming a higher version of themselves, they have friend makeovers. They have to navigate relationships with others as they are getting into their fullness of themselves, as they claim another version, a more whole, full, fully expressed version of themselves. Not everyone comes along for the ride. And Julie, I so agree with you. It is really tiring getting all the shoulds from other people. Your soul has its unique mission on this earth to do the fullest you that you can bring. And if we have the shoulds coming our way, we're going to be pushed into a box. We're going to be less than. And you know what? Your soul knows when you're in a box. Your soul knows when you're in a container that's too small. I will tell you this, about 50% of the women we work with are underemployed for what they bring to the table. I just spoke to an awesome woman today. She's not even playing at half the strength. Why? Because she settled for a job that she felt she had to take because she was coming out of divorce and she didn't really feel confident that she would get anything better. So 4 years later, after settling, she's now going, wait a minute. This isn't who I am. This isn't what I bring to the table. I should be up here. I've got all of this experience, education, expertise. This is where I ought to be. How come I'm still here? This is one of the most tragic things for a soul, and it's definitely tragic for your pocketbook. But let's go into the soul route for a second. When you're underplaying for what you bring to the table, hello, Andrea, how are you? When you're underplaying, your soul feels squished and crunched and not so good. And then guess what you have to do all day? Pretend that you don't feel that way. Act as if you're happy and fulfilled and doing the best thing. And isn't this great? And that pretend business will drain your energy. If you're not playing at your soul's potential, which also means job. I mean, your soul is a fuel of thriving life force energy. And that's what makes you feel ambitious or excited about something new or eager to do something more at work. Let me say a little commercial here. For those of you who don't know my work, I am Coach Mo Fall, founder and creator of the Kick-Ass Career Workshop, where we help women up-level their careers. The only way we can tell if we can help you is by you booking a complimentary career clarity call. And you can do that by this little link here, mofall.com/live clarity. That's the way every single one of our clients have gotten started on their journey to up-level, perhaps resuscitate their soul, and bring themselves into a higher level of awareness about who they are in the job market, who they are as a professional woman, and land an awesome job that matches that version. You know what? When you do that, you're going to claim not only a greater contribution, impact, and influence, but also a greater paycheck. And that helps secure your future. And when you feel awesome about yourself and you're making great money, life is a beautiful thing. And then you can experience and enjoy things with your family, with your kids, with your parents, with your siblings, friends, etc. So the beautiful thing is that you may not even know that that's possible. Now, I'm here to tell you, if you're a professional woman and not where you want to be in your career, it's possible to have a beautiful life on the other side. mofall.com/live clarity helps you book that time where we can diagnose, dive in, and understand what's really going on in your career. And we will help you. If we don't know how to help you, or if we can't help you, we'll tell you that, and we'll tell you where to go or which direction for next steps. If we can, we're going to help you out. Thank you, Danielle. Such big hugs to you. Really, really, really big hugs. Steph, talking to your team about this, so draining to not live your life the way that you are built from the inside, from your essence. And I'm going to say it this way, folks. So often in our life, telling other people, telling us what we want is part of growing up as a young girl and as a woman. And I'm going to say, if you're a parent, please don't do that to your kids. If you're an adult woman right now and you still have some of the remnants of being told that you're supposed to be grateful that for what you have, which may feel like a little miniature version of what you know your truth and your worth is, please don't buy into these shoulds. And Julie, yes, you're often told I should just count my blessings because people have it so much worse. You know, when I was a little girl growing up, just like you, Julie, we wrote like cards to kids in India and I don't know, kids in China or wherever, being shamed that we were eating a good dinner and kids around the world didn't have a good dinner, like being shamed for what we had. Do you know how deep those roots go? And look, my parents did the best they could. They did what they thought they had to raise kids and do their thing, and that's all good and well. But as an adult, I am still wearing some of that shame of feeling bad for what I have, or that I shouldn't ask for more. You know, years ago, we renovated a kitchen in our house. Now, the kitchen was perfectly functional. The cabinets were getting a little old and the style was a little outdated. And we wanted a more updated, contemporary kitchen. And we wanted to move the microwave over a little bit. We wanted the sink to be bigger. Like there were some things that we desired for our kitchen. You know what? We had to commit to renovation. Guess what happened when we started to talk to family and friends about the renovation of our kitchen? Why do you have to spend that kind of money? Isn't your kitchen perfectly good? Well, it's not what we want. Why do you have to go through all of that? Can't you just live with the kitchen you have? What if something goes wrong with the renovation? What if they price gouge you? What if they don't do the right job? Every fear that anyone else had in their shoulds were just like coming on us. Have you ever had that experience? I heard that too when I renovated Andrea. And this is the experience we have when we're renovating our soul and our career. If you don't have a career that you want, and you've got education, expertise, and experience that should be playing somewhere else, go for it. But the chances are, like the kitchen renovation, you're going to need an expert to guide you. And if you want to move your microwave over this way and it requires new wiring and an electrician, that's going to be extra. You got to know that before you start moving your microwave. We moved plumbing and electric. It was a little expensive, but you know what? We wanted the kitchen the way that we wanted to enjoy it, just like how I help women enjoy their careers. And yes, Julie, we are often shamed for wanting more and wanting to pursue our dreams and passions. And that is my warning to you this week in particular. Please allow yourself to, yes, be grateful. But that doesn't stop the desire of something more. That doesn't stop the desire of a more beautiful dream. When we have a lively, energized soul, we are going to want to grow all the time. It doesn't stop. So when we finish with our kitchen renovation, guess what? New kitchen towels, new pots and pans, inviting people over to enjoy it with us. This is what life is. It is growth. It is renovation. It is enjoyment. it is then the next thing and the next thing. You know what? Eventually we moved out of that house because we wanted to be in a different house. So it wasn't just the kitchen. It was wanting something more. And all my life, all of my career, I wanted the next level job. I wanted that promotion. I wanted to have that experience running that department or that division or being at that company, making more money, having a cooler title, having a bigger team, having more responsibility. I wanted to experience my capacity and my capabilities in a bigger way. And I'll tell you this, a lot of times it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But I learned from it and I grew from it and I expanded. And thank goodness I had some of the great coaches that I had along my path. I just actually got off with my coach a few minutes before I came here on our Facebook Live today. And my coach is helping me take things to the next level again because I want to have a bigger impact in the world. And I know every single human being wants to grow. I know that as a truth of spiritual principles. When you are enlivened, when you are in your truth, when you have your divine spirit available to you, you're going to want that promotion. You're going to want more. Now, you may not know how to get it. I didn't know how to renovate my kitchen. Matter of fact, I didn't know how to lift myself up to several layers that I've lifted myself up. I've had a coach along my journey since the year 2000 when I was hitting a brick wall over and over again in the role I had then. And someone showed me the way to hire a coach. And she said some things to me I'd never heard before. She opened my blind spots. She helped me see things and be things that I didn't know how to be on my own. And I'm ever so grateful for her. And then I had another coach who helped with the next level of me and the next. Your life is worth more than a kitchen renovation that you're going to hire experts to do. Your career is definitely worth more. Let's do the math. Like this woman I was talking to earlier today on a clarity call. And again, book your complimentary clarity call. If you haven't had a clarity call, or maybe you had one 2 years ago and you're like, I don't know if I can do the renovation on my soul and my career yet. It's mofall.com/live clarity. You could be like so many of the women who are here on this Facebook Live who we have worked with and some who we are working with, who we are helping renovate their souls and their careers. It is work. It takes a commitment to be somewhere you have never been before. But here's the truth. Your career, when you are up leveling, is not only going to give you a satisfaction and a fulfillment that you are using your gifts and talents in the world, but like this woman I was talking to earlier, she's about $100,000 less in earnings than where she ought to be. Over the last 4 years, that's $400,000. Now, we can't do anything about the lost 4 years, but what we can do is show her everything we know how to do that we help our clients with all the time and get her into that now. Get her into that new role, that new identity, striving and soaring for what she's built for. That's what we do with our clients. And we move out of the shoulds or the shouldn'ts. We move into action, decisiveness, coachability. You know, all the great athletes in this world, if they didn't have coaches, we wouldn't be seeing their full expression of what they can do. I'm a big sports fan, and I love watching athletes perform at the highest level. It's beautiful artistry. It's them being in their divine gifts, but having practiced and practiced their technique in the right way so that a wide receiver can grab a pass that's 3 feet above his head and make it look easy. That comes from hours and years of practicing jumping, catching, and being hit. I mean, that takes a lot of practice to have that level of skill, and it's a beautiful thing to witness. I don't know if you're a sports fan, but one of the things I really enjoy about sports is that teams get real the day after the game and take a look at what they could do better so that they can do better next time. So many people in their careers are not doing that. What is it that's not working for you right now that you could do better if you knew better? If you're not where you want to be, you need someone to help you see what you could do better so that you can do better, so that you can know something else or something different that you just don't know. We have a woman who just graduated from our workshop a couple of months ago. And while she was in the workshop, she was still licking her wounds of not getting a promotion this past year. And she felt that she was railroaded. She felt she was lied to. She really felt bad. And it was a trauma pattern of not being good enough that was in her. So overcoming this promotion was a lot of deep soul searching and work. And luckily, she found my ads. She found a Facebook Live. Whatever she stumbled upon of mine, she said, I need the help. And this is someone who I know can help me. And she booked her complimentary career clarity call. And we had a truth conversation. mofall.com/live clarity. If you want to see and know the truth of your career and what's really holding you back, we're going to tell you. If you don't want to know the truth and you want to stay in denial, don't book a clarity call with us, because a clarity call means we're going to help you see clarity. We're going to help you understand what's really going on. And if we can help you close the gap between where you want to go, where you want to be, what you want to do, and where you are today, if that's the right fit, we're going to move forward on things. We have an ambition for your soul's purpose on earth. We do. So I want to leave you with this week's special message. This week's special message is this. Please be aware of the naysayers in your life who are keeping you small and who are pushing their fears of failure or their fears of you being too big for them. Don't let people shoot on you. And in so many ways, we use the reverse of what gratitude is to be all about. And instead, we let the shoulds of other people keep us in our spaces. Aaron, so great to see you. Oh, illuminating, and it's totally worth it. Thank you so much. I agree with you. So please be aware of the shoulds in your life. Please be aware that you are not put here on this earth to play less than or to play small. You can be grateful for what you have and grateful for all the blessings in your life. But that is then a launching pad, a jumping off point for more. It doesn't mean, oh, I have enough, I don't need more. Your divine creator is not down for that. Your divine creator is, hey, what else can you do? Hey, how else of an impact can you make? Hey, what's the next level of contribution that you can make in the world? That's what your creator desires, and that's what your soul desires for you. If you're a professional woman and you're not earning what you want to earn, if you're in an environment that is not to your best, highest power, if you are not advancing, you must understand that your soul is wanting more. And everything else that is against that in your life needs to be moved aside. Needs to be moved aside, because it is your soul's beckoning that maybe brought you to this Facebook Live. Your soul's beckoning that is looking for a pathway or a message that says, yes, I want more. And that is all right. It is all 100% right to want more and do more. Just because you don't know how doesn't mean it's not what you desire. We've helped thousands of women with the how. We've helped thousands of women with the pathway. We have a proven formula that works. If you're a professional woman, you may want to check it out, because you might be leaving not only tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table, but you're literally writing a check to your organization to keep you in that box. Think about it. You're literally writing a check with the amount of money that you're not making and the amount of soul satisfying that you're not getting. You're writing that check to your current organization. Think about that. Over the years, think about how much that emotional toll has taken on you, and how much that financial toll has taken on your future and literally robbed you of what you could be having and enjoying now. You know, the Chinese have an interesting proverb: the best time to have planted a tree was 20 years ago. The best time to have invested in your career was 20 years ago. The second best time, now. Now. Don't put it off. Don't wait for something horrible to happen. I didn't wait for a flood in my house to renovate my kitchen. I went for the desire I had. And how many of you have renovated your kitchen and not renovated yourself? I've been working on myself for 3 decades. There's still more to go because I want to keep having a bigger, shinier soul. Julie Mayer, you need to get yourself on a complimentary career clarity call, mofall.com/live clarity. And if any of you are listening to me the first time and you are a professional woman who is not where you want to be, and you have allowed yourself and given others permission to keep you in a box, to keep telling you messages that are not to your highest good, today is the day to end it. Your homework assignment for this week, clients or not clients, if you're not a client, your homework assignment number 1 is to book a complimentary career clarity call at mofall.com/live clarity. We are open for business. The next thing is for you to be aware of the messages that you're wearing inside that keep you in your box. The judging for wanting more. Don't turn gratitude upside down and make it feel shame. Gratitude is not meant for shame. And then the third homework assignment. Feel worthy. And how you get there is through gratitude. Don't turn it inside out and say, therefore, I don't need anything more. Use it as fuel. Use it as fuel. And I'll be looking for your clarity call appointment, Julie and others. If you're looking for a great holiday gift, how about a what if? What if the world is all for you? What if the exact pressures that are causing you to be in a bit of a vice is exactly what's causing you to take action? My new book came out a few months ago, and you can access your copy. You can purchase it for all your friends and family. mofall.com/whatif. So there's 2 web addresses to remember for today. mofall.com/live clarity gets you the page to book your complimentary career clarity call, where you're going to talk to one of my career breakthrough strategists, and your life may be changed forever. And your soul may be the shiniest ever by making that call and then making a powerful decision to get to work and renovate your soul and your career. The second thing, how about buying my book for your friends and family? It's mofall.com/whatif. It's a book that my clients and people who have bought it just feel like it's a warm hug on their heart and their soul. It's a great holiday gift, and I would be just so happy to have you have that book and have the messages there. Some of my clients are actually journaling to the sentences and the phrases in the book. It warms my heart. Have a happy and grateful Thanksgiving, and please allow yourself to want more. Allow yourself to be worthy of more, and allow yourself to be free of judgment for wanting more. This is Coach Mo Fall, the founder and creator of the Kick-Ass Career Workshop, where we up-level women's souls to help them land their career, their dream job, and accelerate their career. It's what your soul wants. I know it because I see you. Thank you, Julie. Book a clarity call. Just moved to the DFW area. Oh, and we've got so many great friends there. Kick-ass gals. Matter of fact, one of our clients is in, or one of our coaches is in DFW area. Have a great vacation in Maui. And let's make this year be the year you decided to change. And next year, the best year of your life. Although we could still make some action and have things happen before the end of this year runs out. God bless you. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. And I am grateful for you listening and tuning in, and for your soul hearing your beckoning for more. Keep growing, keep shining. The world needs you. One soul at a time. Keep shining yours. We'll see you next time.